Hi, welcome to ALEKS. To sign up for your ALEKS course, go to aleks.com and click on Sign Up Now. You should have been given a 10-digit course ID from your instructor. Enter that here and hit Continue. Confirm you're in the correct class, then continue to follow the prompts to register for ALEKS. If your school uses a course management system such as Canvas, Blackboard, etc., it's possible your instructor would like you to access ALEKS through that learning management system. Please see your instructor's registration information for details. Once you begin in ALEKS, you will be given a brief introduction of how the system works. ALEKS is an adaptive learning tool. It's going to work a lot like a personal trainer would. ALEKS is going to try to figure out what you already know, then provide you with a learning path that's just the right size for you. There is a brief tutorial at the beginning of using the software. Please take the time to do this brief tutorial. That way you're comfortable with how to enter answers into the system. Once you complete the tutorial, you would then be prompted to take an initial knowledge check. The idea of this knowledge check is to personalize ALEKS for you. The system is going to check to see what you already remember from high school. That could be basic math and some basic chemistry that you've already been taught and learned. Click Start Knowledge Check. A couple tips before you start your knowledge check is stay focused, don't get distracted, take your time, have a pencil and paper ready because you will be using scratch paper to solve problems. Most importantly, don't get help from others during this initial knowledge check. In other systems, Googling for answers will actually save you time and get you points, but that is not the case in ALEKS. If you don't take the initial knowledge check honestly, ALEKS is going to think you know more than you do. The result is going to be you're going to get Einstein's homework, and it's going to take you longer to do your homework, and it's going to cause you to want to rip out your hair because ALEKS is not the right size for you. So take the initial knowledge check honestly. ALEKS is trying to basically provide you the best learning experience, the most efficient learning experience as possible. ALEKS will begin to prompt questions for you. If you know how to solve the questions, go ahead and fill in the answers and click Submit. If you've never seen this kind of question before and have no idea how to solve it, then click the I don't know button. The initial knowledge check is going to be between 20 and 30 questions, and it's going to be adaptive based on how you answer the questions. The initial knowledge check will take you anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes. Take your time, do your best on this initial assessment. If you need to log out at any time and go to class or go to work, don't worry, you can do that. ALEKS will remember where you're at, and when you log back in to complete the assessment, it will remember where you left off. Once you complete the initial knowledge check, you'll be given your results. In this case, ALEKS picked up that I already knew 28 topics in this course. That's what the number in the middle is here, and the pie slices, the colored in portion, represents what I know. The gray portions represent what I'm going to learn in the rest of the class. And you can see here that there's a course progress bar right here. And so far, since I know 28 of the 176 topics, you'll see that this portion here that's colored represents what I already know in the class. Your goal is to completely fill in this bar by the end of the course and to completely fill in all of your pie slices. Anytime you want to look at your ALEKS Pie score, you can just click on the ALEKS Pie tab. You can also click in the various pie slices to see more detail. You will have due dates in this course, so there is a timeline feature, and this timeline will show you how many topics you need to do for each given due date. Whenever you're wondering what I should be working on, always look to the left-hand navigational pan. It will tell you what you should be working towards. In this case, the current assignment is called a prerequisite review. There are 31 topics that the instructor has picked out that he or she wants completed by August 27th. The good news is ALEKS already picked up that I knew 17 of those 31 topics, so I don't have to start from scratch. I already know 17 topics, so ALEKS is just going to focus me on the remaining topics that I don't already know. And I have until August 27th to do that work. So go ahead and click Start My Path to begin your work on this first objective. ALEKS is going to go ahead and serve up what it thinks is the most simple problem for you to work on right now. You can choose to work on that topic, or if you want to see what other topics that you could be working on right now, you can pull down this little lever, which opens up your topic carousel. Since I have 14 topics to do by the due date, ALEKS is going to go ahead and show me all 14 topics, and I can pick and choose amongst those topics. Now, you might notice that some of the topics have a padlock on them, meaning that they're locked. If you try to work a topic that's locked, ALEKS is going to tell you which topic you need to learn first. So by learning Introduction to the Product Rules of Exponents first, it's going to make it that much better of experience to then work this topic. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that topic now and click Start. And if I know the answer, I should go ahead and submit it here. Click Check, and ALEKS will tell me if I'm correct or not. You'll notice in this case, it does give me a little note that I am correct. You'll also know that there is a meter up here in the right-hand corner, and there are 5 boxes on this meter, and because I got that one correct, it filled in one of them. ALEKS is looking for a pattern of success in a particular topic before it gives you credit learning that topic. So you are going to need to answer multiple problems correctly in a row to learn a topic in ALEKS. So I just got the first attempt correct. Now I'm going to hit Next. If I get the next attempt correct, you'll notice that I get some bonus credit. Anytime you get 2 or 3 in a row correct, you will get some bonus credit. So in this case, it went ahead and filled in 2 additional boxes. If I get 3 in a row correct, I will then complete the topic. So let's go ahead and get this one correct. Hit Check, and you will notice it filled in the entire meter. So now ALEKS said, woohoo, Don, keep it up. I've learned that topic. Now I have 13 topics left to work on. I'm going to hit Continue My Path. If you ever encounter a topic that you need help with, there are some features built in to help you. So if you needed help with this particular topic here, you could hit the explanation button. ALEKS will then give you an explanation of how to solve this specific problem. Once you see the explanation and the answer, you can hit Practice. ALEKS will generate a new version of that problem for you. So if you want to go ahead then and solve it, hit Check. And I went ahead and got it correct. Now, just so you know, what will happen is if you get, an attempt wrong, you will notice some behavior in the meter here, and I will show you right here. So I'm going to get this one correct. Excuse me, I'm going to purposely get it wrong. Let's do this. I'm going to purposely get it wrong just to show you what happens. ALEKS will give you some feedback on why it's wrong, and you'll notice that little green bar that was filled in is now removed. So every time you get an attempt correct, you step towards completing that topic. Every time you get it wrong, you step away from completing that topic. Let's go ahead and learn another topic in ALEKS. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one correct. And hit Next. And I'll get this next attempt correct. Get my bonus points here. And one more should do the trick. You will notice on the right-hand side, if you ever need any resources such as a periodic table, etc., they will show up here. There's a calculator as well when it's necessary, and other data and formulas that you might need as you're working through ALEKS. Let's go ahead and get this last one correct. Okay, voila, that should do it, and I've now learned that other topic. So as you can see, I've just learned 2 topics. I have 12 topics left to learn. Your goal is to complete all of those topics by the due date, which in this case is August 27th. When you're working in ALEKS, ALEKS is always going to focus you on the objective that's currently due. ALEKS is not going to let you access a previous objective or a future objective until you complete the current objective. If you complete your current objective before the due date, this is what you will see. It'll tell you that you've learned all of the topics in this particular objective. And when you hit continue my path, you'll notice that ALEKS will let you work ahead. Your objectives have been unlocked. You can work on any topics available in ALEKS. So if you want to, and you want to get a head start on the next objective, you could do so. In this case, the next objective is called Chapter 1, Part 1. So ALEKS will let me go ahead and get started on that next objective. Just remember, in order to work ahead or back on a previous objective, you need to complete the current objective prior to the due date. If you want to see a complete list of all the objectives that are going to be due in this course, you can select it right here from this drop-down menu. You can see right here the first objective was called Prerequisite Review, and I've completed 100% of that. And the next objective is Chapter 1, Part 1. I'm ready to learn 3 of the 9 topics that are included in that objective. As you look at the list of objectives, you'll notice that some objectives have this note, with objective completion knowledge check. What that means is when you complete that particular objective, you will then be prompted to take another knowledge check. That knowledge check is going to test to make sure that you've retained everything you've previously learned in the course. If on that knowledge check you forget anything that you've previously learned, ALEKS is going to ask you to relearn it. You're probably wondering how you're going to be graded in ALEKS. So how you're going to be graded in ALEKS is a combination of 2 scores. One score is going to be at the end of the term, what is the number in your pie? What's the pie progress you made over the term? Hopefully, this pie is completely full by the end of the term. So this is going to represent half of your grade. The other half of your grade is going to be, did you complete your objectives on time? And you can find this information by going to the menu and going down to your gradebook. You will see that your gradebook keeps track of your objectives and how many topics you completed by the deadline. So in this case, 100%, 100%, 100%, 86. This measures what you completed by the due date. Your pie score is also in the gradebook and is recorded right down here. So anytime you're curious about how you did, if you completed an objective on time or not, and what your pie score is, you can check on your gradebook. How your instructor weights both elements will be listed here next to weight. In this case, half of the grade is, did you do the work on time? The other half is, at the end of the course, how many topics did you learn and retain? So even if you miss and have a bad week and don't get all your topics done by the objective due date, you should still be motivated to go in and learn the topic because you'll get credit for knowing it on your pie progress goal. If you ever have any questions about ALEKS, about your grade, answers you've submitted, etc., don't hesitate to contact the ALEKS support team. These people are extremely helpful and very responsive. Usually you get an answer within a couple hours. The phone number is listed here as well as the web address. Thank you so much and good luck in your chemistry course.